You know, I have to say, the face tracking 3D feature on this console is still pretty darn sick. Oh, wrong system, sorry. How's it going, everybody? My name is Streamline, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Yeah, I still got some things to do, side quests and whatnot, and, well, as I keep saying, fighting Telethia the Endbringer is still an eventual goal, so, yeah, I'm gonna put my 3DS to the side. Yeah, I'm actually glad I still got one of those. Same with the Wii U, and downloaded everything I wanted to before they canceled the online service. I mean, I felt like I would have missed out, so. Well, in any case, I still have 2 treasures that I have not obtained, so I'm going to deal with that right now. Oh, right. Yeah, I've actually been taking a break between this video and my last video, so I might be a little off. Just a bit. But let me think. Always collect the rewards. Oh, some people actually used me. Neat. I have so much money. There we go. Take these guys down real quick.
First in, first to win. Attack them close.
Guess I didn't really need to do that. There we go.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Did I fight this tyrant before? I don't think so. It's not important, but I might as well just take it down anyway. Hit it hard.
Aki Gatling! This team never loses.
That all?
Apparently, yes, that was all. Okay. Now, thing is, I did destroy this giant plant before, but I didn't bother to look under it. So, come on, get out of here. Come on. Lift up, you
Did they see us?
jackwad. Take this.
First to win. Attack them close. Aki Gatling!
Now, my turn. Now, melee attacks.
You got it.
Okay. Here comes the rain.
Sorry I'm allowed to fight. I promise I'll fix you up. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Can't really do that.
Tara missile.
Slide fling 'em. It's harder. Hey, you can do it. Try
Just die already.
Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Sorry about your skills, guys, but you pretty much need an Ares 90 to take this thing down. Though I didn't bother going to the base and seeing that there was a teleporter over here, so my bad. Okay. So, yeah. Use this teleporter, you get to the floating platform, which you cannot access with the flight module. But it's still necessary to use the skills. Awesome firepower to take that tyrant down, given the fact that it's covering it. This thing can't stop me anyway. Alright. So, that means I can finally get rid of that hexagon. Yeah, any other highlighted hexagons, just highlight tyrants I still have to take down, but most likely like this one that I faced before, they probably have reflection barriers. Or something. To make them difficult. But, yeah, I still have to get a treasure in there that's blocked by a force field. So, bummer. But there is one other treasure I can get that I marked way over here, so I wouldn't forget. Just want to make sure I could record myself getting it. So, it narrows it down to, I believe, there's only like 1 treasure left. that I do not have. And it would be that one behind the force field in Sylvalum. And sheesh, I thought I explored all these tiny islands. But I have to say, Sutalo, I missed one. Oh man. Yeah, it is what it is. Strange that the music just changed like that. Yeah, after this I'll get their skulls fixed. Yeah, these things can't stop me anyway. Neither can that tyrant.
Akasuna cannon! This team never loses.
You stood in my path. Bear me no ill.
Yeah, I know, the Agasura cannon was overkill. Sue me, it's awesome. There we go. Go me. Alrighty then, enough with that little marker. Let's take it off. And yep, I believe I only have one treasure to go, unless there's a secrety secret one in all of secretum that I have missed. You know. But yeah, as it stands, I still want to get all the heart-to-hearts and side quests done before I go for, well, doing the next act of Chapter 13. And that is going to take a while, so let's see. Oh yeah, there is a mission over in Caldros. Yeah, had to remind myself of that. The Duel Part 4. Well, let me get my skills fixed first. I want to do it probably at least 2 heart-to-hearts before I go over there, and then, yeah, just go from there. Repaired. But yeah, it is going to take me some time to get the augments I need to take certain enemies down. I'll get there eventually. So, let's see. Dog, 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 dog. All those are dogs. What about this one? Just gotta be there early morning. Cat and dog. Yeah, I want to make sure all the affinity missions... Sorry. All the heart-to-hearts that I can do that do not require a dog are done first, before I switch having a dog in the barracks and then doing all the heart-to-hearts that involve that. I can switch to a Labrador or a Dalmatian if I want to.
As I recall...
Alright, let's see. That one's Lynn's, isn't it? Yep. Alright. Mia? Aw.
Well,
Do you like cats too, Mia? How's it going, Chief? This is your kitty cat, right? Yeah. Aw, man, Lucky, I wish I had a pet. I never had one, not even when I was a kid. But I guess there's nothing stopping me now, huh? So, what do you think I should get? Yeah, cat. Glad the girls agree over there. Huh? What do you mean? A cat would suit me? Is it because I like playing with yarn? Oh my god! Okay, that's funny. Okay, because I do. But really, who doesn't enjoy a nice ball of yarn? Oh my gosh. I did not expect that. You are definitely a cat person, Mia. Or is it because of my name, you know? Mia? Meow? Oh my gosh. Okay. All the mechanics used to think I was so funny to say, well, Mia yow, whenever I got angry. Yeah, no, I think a cat is too predictable, although I guess we'd have a lot in common. Still, I prefer that I can't get any pet without official permission first. Yeah, I don't really think that's the case. You've done all sorts of great things, Chief, so you probably didn't even need to apply for permission. But old Mia is starting from square one. That means I have to complete 1,000 blade missions and own a house. And that just gets me an interview. Not to mention that this little kitten is a state-of-the-art precision piece of machinery. Well, that is true. Yeah. These things cost more than a car, right? I'm not sure. I probably can't even afford one. You know what? I feel lonely. I'm just gonna come bug you at your floor of the barracks and ask to pet your cat. But be seeing you, Chief. Probably more than you'd like. Well, that was kind of funny. So that's done. And it looks like she's over there now. Be there anytime. Yeah, no more heart-to-hearts will appear in the barracks, though. I've made sure of that. So yeah, I can talk to Mia again and have all of her heart-to-hearts complete. Still a matter of having HB done. Let's go talk to her again. It's a gradual process, my friends. I'm bound to get all the extra stuff done eventually. I just don't want it to linger. Oh, information.
Better get to work.
Okay. I have that achievement already, don't I? Let me check. Let's see. Terra info. Yep, I got that complete. But, apparently I still need to gather a certain amount of information, so I gotta keep doing what I'm doing. 200 more. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get all these achievements, but hey, I got 175 out of 204, meaning that there's only 29 I don't have. Some of them are aligned with the story, so I'm bound to get those. Eventually. But let's talk to Mia for now. Hi there, Chief. I was just staring at the scenery here, really brings back a lot of the old memories. This looks like the Los Angeles suburb where I used to live back on Earth. Interesting. My parents were both adventurers, so they were away a lot. But whenever they came back, they'd always throw a big rockin' party in the front yard. Those were really happy times for me. They tell me tales of their expeditions, ask me what I've been doing at school. But one day, they went to a club. They went out to climb a mountain and didn't come back. Everything changed after that. Well, you suppose they died in an avalanche? But, well, there's the fact that Earth was destroyed and everything. So dramatic. Our house used to be happy, you know? But once they were gone, the place just seemed really sad. So now this scenery just makes me feel, I don't know, it's a swirl of happy memories and painful ones. Like one of those ice cream cones with 2 flavors. Sweet and sour. Just makes me nostalgic, I guess. I'll encourage. Hey, you're right. I don't have any bad memories of New LA yet. It's all happy ones so far. I mean, sure, it was a little rough at first, but now I've got you and all my other Blade pals. I shouldn't dwell on places I can't return to. I should just keep moving forward. Speaking of which, I hope you'll take me with you on your next mission, Chief. And like that, all of our heart-to-hearts are complete. Meaning I only have to do heart-to-hearts for 7 more characters, as far as, well, 8 more characters, as far as the eye can see. Because there's 6 in the residential district, 1 in the commercial district, and 1 over currently in the industrial district. So, let's go talk to HB real quick. see if I can get to hearts out of the way, and then I'll go do the duel part 4. I know I said 2 hearts, but well, might as well just use whatever convenience I have and get that information right there.
Did you hear?
199 more to go. Woohoo! Of course, it has to be early morning, so... Seriously, Lynn. Everybody park your skills. Alright, so... Early morning it is. Oh, I see you're doing push-ups with one hand. But apparently Elma and Lynn didn't make it over here. Ace, what are you doing here?
Oh, well.
Darn it all! I can't believe you discovered my secret training regimen. I worked so hard to create it, to conceal it from my rivals. But I suppose there's nothing to be done about it now. So go ahead, make it your own. Steal all of my ideas. I will find a new and better way to stay ahead of you. But while we're on the subject, what do you consider to be secret to success? The secret to success. I can't say you win by being lucky. I'll say the indomitable spirit. How charmingly naive. Oh, certainly, such spirits can be a virtue. But do you ever consider mindlessly throwing yourself at the same insurmountable challenge over and over again to be a true path to success? Let us be realistic. Sorry, itch. You and I honing one's skills in the way to increase the odds of success, not some kind of intangible pluck or grit, or what have you. And that is why I developed my training regimen. I do not see NLA as a place for rest and relaxation, but rather as a forge upon which to temper my skills. After all, it seems that my rival is honing his own skills at an alarming rate. Therefore, I must work all the harder to compensate. And now I have spilled forth my secret. Tell me, what is yours? I'll be honest. I see. By completing a wide variety of assignments, you've gathered valuable experience. I certainly haven't forgotten how effortlessly you completed the mission. Mission that I pushed onto you when we first met. Perhaps I merely need more experience to bring out the strength that lies within me. Your advice is appreciated. It seems I have outgrown my special training regimen. From now on, I will accept more missions in order to keep pace with my rival. I will begin by engaging in 10 assignments simultaneously, then work my way up from there. Farewell for now. He's got one more, so... Over in residential. Let's see. Yeah, he just appears whenever, but I need a dog. So now I'm finally at the standstill point where I need a dog. Inside the barracks. I have no choice. Alright. Barracks, customization, yeah. Pets. A Besian cat. Silver tabby. Aww. Calico. Oh, that looks cute. A Labrador. And a Dalmatian. Why not put Pongo in here? Yep, 101 Dalmatians is indeed a good movie. But I'll get to that later. Okay, so... Yep. Gotta get over to Kaldros. Complete the duel that's over there. That way, it's not lingering. I do want to do the rest of Chapter 13, but, well... It's probably better that I, just get everything optional out of the way first before I do the big thing. I want to build up the anticipation, I guess. You tripped over an enemy. Deal with it.
First in, first in, this team never loses. Nice work.
Okay, I'm gonna be silly here. I'm hopping mad! I'm gonna shoot this thing. I thought I could shoot in the face. Fudge. In the back!
Here's a good spot. Open fire!
And next best thing. I find it more priceless to be shooting something in the face, though. I shoot you in the face! I use this on you for points.
First in, first to this team never loses.
Keep it up.
Material tickets, whatever.
Here's a good spot. Open fire!
I am getting distracted. I am very easily distracted because I want points. Oops. At least I'm helping other people that are in my squad.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
You got it.
This team never loses.
You stood in my path.
We should
Bear
weaken
me
them just to be safe.
I helped. And I helped again.
This team never loses.
You stood in my path. Bear me no ill
Of
will.
course, I still haven't reached level 99 yet. I will. Okay, enough getting distracted. Yeah, pretty sure this is the last duel. Let me save it just in case. Oh yeah, I remember there is a route to this one. Just gotta be sure that I do the right one. Here's the key thing. I have no interest in getting his sword, so...
Hail!
Oh, Ace. Did you see a strange human pass by with a bunch of tectonic puges in tow? Let me make sure I do the right routes. Okay, so eventually it's going to come to a point where it says either to warn or rejoice. What I want to do is warn. So, right now... Yeah, I haven't seen anything like that. Well, thank you anyway. I still don't know what happened. It was all so sudden. A pack of tectonic puges hit my camp out of nowhere. While I was distracted, my sword was stolen by a human who was clearly controlling them. That was... What was I thinking, losing my grandfather's sword like that? This is more important to me than my pride. I beg you, my friend, help me retrieve it. Sure thing. Thank you. He could not have gone far. And he must be the only human around here with tectonic puges as pets. We should have little trouble tracking him down. I shall keep looking in this area. If you can check the ruined city of Orin Sim. I need that sword to maintain my place as a Helion. I have to retrieve it, whatever it takes. Alright. Let's fly on over. After this. I already defeated that tyrant before. You, get up. Get up.
On into the
I
fray.
have not defeated this tyrant, I don't think.
Off the edge.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
Alright. It's a good thing I'm earning material tickets anyway. That one must be inside the building. Zang. Hold on. Did I just see a... Oh. Yeah, I fought that time before. I remember.
On into the fray.
Out of my way.
Engage it. Lay down some fire for me.
My
Victory is
mark
ours.
also knows how to kill like a second.
Give me some cover
No
fire.
Yeah, doggone Zang in the way. Alright, let's talk to this mystery person here. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I see some people haven't gone too far in the story as of the recording of this video. A human this time, is it? My, we don't usually see so many customers come through these parts. Pleased to meet you. My name is Moore, and I sell weapons to travelers like yourself. Yeah, I'm going to accuse. I am simply a merchant, friend. Such adventurous feats are far beyond me. Now, shall we speak of business? I am quite interested in acquiring the gear you're carrying. In return, I will be willing to trade you every bullet in my magazine, fired directly at you at extremely high velocity, of course. You're no merchant, you just gave yourself away. I was right to accuse you. Now allow me to demonstrate my most excellent wares. You're dealing with someone who's a high level, whoever you are.
On into the fray. Time to blunt my skills with the blade.
Now, melee attack.
Blade!
Switching my skill.
There's no way they can
Nice.
stand up to
Come in
us.
and do some damage.
I up extreme!
Victory is ours.
Yeah, a lot faster with the skull. Wrecked him good. What are all these, Ace? That weird human sent them after you? Well, nice work. And worry not. He ran. It's a dead end up ahead. He can't be far. I'm not letting him get away with that sword. Yeah, indeed not. This is a very dangerous place. Even with the Ganglion leader Luxar destroyed, it's still very dangerous. Yarg! A prone? A tree clan prone. Tulba Wolfen. I was here looking for my master. Oh yeah, it's you again. Why must I deal with all this? Please, Earth Alien, help defeat them. More of these tin cans. Take them down.
Into the fray.
First in, first, this team never loses.
Yeah, I should say hardly loses. To be more specific. I heard a fantastic ruckus over here. What is... Can it be? It's Tulba. How are you... How did... Strange Earth Alien took me prisoner. I escaped when back was turned. Good to see you, Master. No, not that. I watched you get eaten. Yeah, that was horrifying. It's amazing to see you're still alive. I'm sure I saw it. I even swore to avenge you, to shoulder the weight of your life and slaughter the ganglion whenever I found them. Dumb beast not strong enough to kill me. Now I am even stronger. Look, Master. Look at results of training. Sure. Ace, what is going on? What should we do? Yeah, this is the part. It's either A, I get his weapon, which is not nearly as powerful as the current photon saber that I have, and he gets hurt, or warn him, he keeps his sword, and he doesn't get hurt. Okay, yeah. Apparently that just gave it away. That's not Tolba. Warn. No, you are right. Tolba died. I know better than anyone. I know that better than anyone. You there. Show your true self. I can't believe I found a disguise too obvious for a Rothian. I mean, you guys are dead. Sure about that? Traitor? So disappointing. I was hoping to add an epilogue to the hilarious farce I watched you play out in Silvalum. I demand that you identify yourself and your purpose. Why do you taunt me so? I have been tasked with gathering fine weapons. You carried a blade that caught my eye. That's pretty much it. So, it's one of you. A Definian. I thought so. And your human friend there is carrying weapons at least as tantalizing as your sword. I'll take the lot of them to advance the grand plan of fortune, as well as the glory of the Definians. Oh, and I'll be taking your life. I highly doubt that. I am confused. But I suppose it does make things rather simpler. I'll take the Puge's friend, you take that doppelganger. They may have set the trap, but they are the ones in for a rude surprise. Yeah, you're no match for me and my skill. Take that. Yeah. Did you really think you could stop me? So small, so weak. Hello, Gi Zang.
Not bad.
I'm all done on my end. Looks like you are as well. Heh, I almost feel bad for those fools. They didn't stand a chance. I'll celebrate. We would have made we would have made a heck of a team if you had been born a Rothian. We would have had the ganglion running scared. And what a waste that you are human. Ha ha ha. Hey dude, that's harsh. I'm still awesome, especially with my skill piloting. But hey, we can still spar, right? I've been training like a madman since last time, so don't expect this round to be so easy. My sword reclaimed. I now return to New LA. Perhaps I'll get in some training by busting a few ganglion heads along the way. For I still need to grow stronger, and the ganglion body count is nowhere near enough yet to make up for everyone I have lost. Alright, so lots to do. Yep, just gotta take care of it all gradually. Yeah, still got time. But hey,
Hey, listen.
every mission I have to do is now here in New LA. What time does it need to be for Lynn? Afternoon. Okay. So, let's see. Thinking, sorry. Alright. Well, yeah. And not like I was gonna wait a minute just sitting there. It's afternoon. I have a dog in the barracks. I viewed the first heart-to-heart. What's going on?
No.
Eh, this makes no sense. Oops. Wrong thing. What the heck? Oh. Duh! I am not thinking. She's in my party. What is wrong with me? Okay, Lynn, I gotta boot you out just temporarily. Doesn't matter who I choose. Sorry, I'm just not thinking straight sometimes. Gotta finish all of Lynn's heart-to-hearts. This little pup seemed lonely, so I took him for a walk. He wouldn't stop licking my face, and now it's all sticky and gross, plus it smells like jerky. But that's okay, because he's so darn cute. The Blades barracks are way more fun now that he's around. I'll just nod. Yeah, and I think he loves being here. Have you seen how hard his little tail wags when you come home? Hey, I have an idea. Tricks. I bet you're a great teacher, right? And it'll be easy with a student who's eager to impress. Okay, so what tricks do you want to start with? I guess shaking hands would be the most basic, but I'll leave it up to the master. Teach Lynn. I'll just say shake. Aw, he looks so confused. That's so cute. If we really want him to learn it, we'll have to train him every day and reward him with treats. Let's stay on top of this and make sure he learns. He seems pretty smart. So I bet he'll pick it up fast. Teach an old dog new tricks. Of course. But anyway. Looks like she's over there now. Yeah, if I get all of Lynn's heart-to-hearts done, I don't have to worry about switching my party members, and I can just keep Elma, Lynn, and, well, any third member in. Though, as you can see, I do prefer Prince Gajarg. Excuse me, I'm coming through. Oh, Lynn's up there. Jump. Of course, they're stuck. My bad.
I see.
Alright, hurry up. Get out of your skulls.
I see.
Now then.
Okay, Lynn. What's up? Ace, you're just in time. You have to save me. These women are fawning all over me, and I don't know what to do. Well, I don't know what the right answer is, but doesn't technically matter. I'll just suggest, I guess. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the attention, I really am. I mean, they invite me out for cake. They ask me out to go on picnics. They're always wanting to go out on long drives or to catch a movie together. They probably just think I'm lonely because there aren't any other girls here my age. There should be plenty, actually. That's really sweet and all. but I can't possibly do all that stuff in a single day off. Very much true. Time will always be an issue. Suggest. Yeah, you're probably right. If I could pick just one, I might be able to enjoy it. Well, cake is always nice, but a picnic also sounds pretty great right about now. I bet going for a nice drive would be fun, and I always enjoy a good movie. Wait, I know. I'll invite everyone on an adventure to go search for one of those great picnic spots we keep hearing about. We can drive there in my Skell, eat some cake, and relax under the sun. Then come back home to catch the latest kaiju flick before we crash. It'll be perfect. Well, way to find it out, Lynn. I'm impressed. Alright, now what happens in the evening? Just gotta change the time when I get over there. Once I have all of Lynn's heart-to-hearts done, I'll put her back in my party, and then I'll do another side quest. I should have time for that. Problem is, I just never know how long the side quests are going to be. It's always an issue. Let's see. Let's change time to the evening.
Well,
Oh, come on. You were just right. Oh, duh. Evening only lasts for 2 minutes. Kind of annoying.
Now, what should I make?
Hey, Ace, how's it going? I was just about to go shopping to get ready for dinner. What do you feel like eating tonight? I'm not doing that. Yeah, I think it's just offer. Oh, really? Okay. What do you want to cook? Do you have a specialty? Let's see. Sashimi, barbecue, creme brulee, yeah, cupcakes, but that's more of a dessert. Omelets. Well, omelets are good, but I think barbecue would be the best. Barbecue, huh? But that's not really cooking, right? Isn't that just barbecuing? Well, hey, technically I would be using a grill for the job, or just using a skillet on an oven, so there's all that. Although they do say protein is good for building stamina and muscle, eat enough of that stuff, and before long, you'll start looking like Vandam. Alright, barbecue it is. I'll go buy some meat. Ah, good. I earned more money out of that. Good, good. Yes, very good. Yes. Alright, now where is she? Of course. All the heart-to-hearts that remain, well, most of them, are in the residential district. So, let's see. A lot of them will appear now. Lynn's last heart-to-heart, then I can put her back in my party. Of course, I do have to take care of the other heart-to-hearts as well. Eventually. Let's see. Information. It had to be up here, didn't it? Jump. Jump it like the Mario. Do the Mario! Swing your arms from side to side. Classic. Yep. Of course, they're stuck down there, but not much I can do about that. So... change time. To the morning. Hey, Lynn.
You like it here too?
Hey, Ace. I was just staring up at the Manon ship. Well, hey, it's pretty darn impressive, isn't it? Isn't it incredible? I wonder how the Manon ever discovered that technology. Well, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, we discovered our own. Or developed our own. That thing is so huge, and it isn't even flying. It just kind of floats. Well, hovercraft technology is a thing. It makes virtually no noise and runs off an extremely clean energy source. With everyone's help, I was able to finally complete the Skull Flight module. But us humans are still a ways off from being able to match the Manon on their technology front. I've seen a lot of ganglion tech that impressed me, too, you know? Like that Zoo Farg, I think it was called? Yeah, where we're being able to add flight capabilities to such massive machines. I'd like to pay a visit to the labs at Meredith and Company, or Candid and Credible. I bet I could learn a few things. I'll encourage you. At this rate, that's not likely at all. It could take decades or even centuries to replicate those technologies. And while we're playing catch-up, the Manon and Ganglion will develop newer and better things. So, to help speed things along, even if only a little, I need to learn all I can while I have experts here who are able to teach us. Once we catch up, hopefully we'll start putting our own human spins on their technology. Anyway, I hope I'm not worrying you. I haven't been working on this stuff, night and day or anything. I'm taking some occasional time off. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Elma's been on the case about it. She says I'll burn myself out if I don't relax more. Well, try doing fun things. What? For the entire day? Huh? That does sound pretty relaxing. But I'm not sure I could be away from my machines for so long. Like, if I went to the park, where the car is driving around, right? Or if I went to see a movie, and who knows? What sort of fantastical technology might come up in the story? And then I'd find myself wondering what makes them tick and how I could improve them. And then blammo, I'm back to work. Happens every time. I thought that once I completed the flight module, I'd be okay not working on anything for a while. But completing it was so thrilling that it made me want to start working on upgrades. Honestly, just having this conversation makes me want to run home and grab a wrench. Anyway, I'm gonna check on the skulls. See you back at the barracks. Now all of Lynn's heart-to-hearts are complete. Which means I can add her to my party, and yep, only 7 characters remain with heart-to-hearts. But I'm not going to fill that with the rest of the video, so... no, not change time. Put Lynn back on, so I don't have to worry about switching her out now. Yep, I still got... Do I have time? Yeah, still got time. That's good. Okay, so... I've been curious about this mission that's up here. Lend an ear. And of course, in order to get up there, I have to fly. Everybody, board your skills. Yeah, that ship is still floating there menacingly. It's floating way higher. And it's much larger than a Manon ship, of course. Yeah. Well, I'm bound to find out more about it eventually. Of course, I know about those devastating subspace portals over there. Gulada. Hello.
Calm yourself.
Please leave me be. I am in no mood for company. Is there something on my mind? Yes, obviously. Day-to-day life presents us all with a few hundred worries to fret over. You say that's too many? Preposterous. If you include the little things, Everyone should have at least that many. Though in my case, I have no time to spare on the little things when the big ones loom before me like a vast, insurmountable wall. But perhaps there is more meaning to us speeding here. Will you do me a favor? I need a knife. Will you procure one for me? Any cheap thing will do, but it is absolutely necessary if I am to find success in the coming days. And yes, I know that I could buy a knife from one of the honest manufacturers, except that I cannot make sense of your human shopping terminal, and could not hope to complete even the simplest of transactions with it. You are my last hope, human, please. I'll accept. I am sorry to ask, not to mention humiliated, for relying on a total stranger like this. I have always been terrible at things like shopping for finding locations based on directions. I shall wait here indefinitely if needs be. I'd rather like this place. It is quiet and peaceful. In any case, I thank you for your help. Alright, so purchase a chrome knife. Yeah, let's just jump down. Woohoo! Yeah, apparently they did have their flight modules activated. Of course they did.
That's crazy.
Alright, let's buy this chrome knife. Alright. Yep, that's it. Alright. Back up to the top of the tower we go. Woohoo! Alrighty, got your knife here. Ah, you return. I was just stewing in my shame at the presumption of asking for help in such a personal matter. Have you the knife, perchance? Here you go. Many thanks. I apologize again for the trouble. Now I can finally begin what I set out to do. It is time. Time for my ears to come off. Yeah, I'm going to look up if there's any routes for this. Yes, there are routes, but I'm not at that point yet. So, I'll just shout. Yeah, you should not cut your ears off. There is nothing you can say to dissuade me. My mind is set. My resolve as firm as any rock. No one understands how I feel anyway. I will cut these darnable ears from my head and be reborn a woman to respect. These ears, these cute, round, fluffy ears have plagued me all my life. Darn both of them. My kinsfolk mock me for them relentlessly, and fear of anyone seeing them gradually drove me to reclusion. Lately, I am unable to face anyone. Even on the field of battle, where the measure of a Rothian is taken, I was ever distracted by the thoughts of others seeing my ears. Unable to train with others, my skills as a warrior have been in steady decline. They are more stigma than skin, human. These ears are shackles that bind me fast. Well, yeah, here's the route. Either I can train her and help her to become like a better warrior, or suggest that being a warrior is not the only way to live, and she'll have better cooperation with humans. So, I'll suggest. Not the only way to live? Rothians live only for glory, to fight and win and die honorably in battle. But you say another way exists? Though it is true that because of these ears, earning glory and honor has never been a large concern of mine. I do wish to be of help to my people, but if you say there are ways to do that besides waging war, I would be eager to hear more. Try taking a support role, I guess. Support, such as tending to the wounded and cookery and so forth. Important work, to be sure, but... well, not to boast, but my cooking is legendarily bad. I fear that if I mend the camp mess, effects on morale would be anything but positive. But wait, what about a liaison? I don't know how to pronounce that. I seem to have success in my dealings with humans. Human women especially seem drawn to me, or to my ears to be precise. Yes, it seems so simple now. If I put my mind to using this trait instead of running from it, a world of new possibilities may open up. It's certainly worth a try. I shall begin by requesting to my commander that I will be appointed as a Rothian human liaison. Or liaison, maybe. It pains me to trouble you further, but could I ask you to accompany me, just to vouch for my qualifications? I feel confident that your opinion as a human will be enough to win him over. Well, okay then. Well, one thing's for certain. I'm not sure I'll be worrying about the tyrants I still haven't defeated in the multiple regions until I have the augments I needed for the Telethia that I need to take down eventually. But at least if I get all the remaining heart-to-hearts out of the way, I'll be able to just focus more on the side quests. That'd be great. Warp over to the Rothian hideout. Rothian stronghold. My bad. Okay. Jump. Yeah, you guys are gonna take too long going that way. Dang, look at all the money I've got. Strangely enough, sometimes I notice the camera is smooth but difficult to, stabilize. And some other times I notice the camera moves a lot faster and sharper. Yeah, like that. It's been strange. Hello. Zogil. vault. Who goes there? Gulana and a human? I suppose that is not so uncommon a sight. What is your business here? I apologize for the unannounced visit accompanied by an outsider, sir. I come to you with a humble request. It's unusual to see you talking or taking the initiative. I would hear this request. I come today to request a reassignment, sir. Oh, to what? To serve as a liaison between the Rothians and humans, sir. In other words, you wish to be removed from the field of battle. Sir, no, sir. That's not my intent. Don't lie to me, Gulana. This proposal reeks of cowardice and excuses. Did you truly think I would accept such a thing? Sir, you misunderstand. I'm merely trying to... And you have dragged this human here for what? To serve as a prop in your caravan scheme? This person understands my situation, sir. This request for reassignment stems from his own suggestion. A comrade of yours, then. I see. And how trustworthy is this comrade? I will require a show of his capability and sincerity. If he can prove his skill as a warrior and complete my request, I shall extend my trust. But only then will I consider your reassignment. And your request, sir? A simple matter. 2 bloodied faces, 3 tempered blade modules, and an advanced core. Bring to me the correct number of those 3 parts, and I shall be satisfied. Is that all, sir? That is all. Kind blade, you must find the bloodied faces, tempered blade modules, and advanced core. I might already have them. Will you do this for Gulana? Yes, I will. But let's see my current status on the mission. Yep, all I have to do is get 3 tempered blade modules. I've already gotten the other stuff. Of course, I do have a powerful skill, so it won't be a problem. Yeah, the ganglia are no match for me.
Launching up. Here's a good spot. Open
Take
fire.
this.
Victory is ours.
You stood in my path.
Get
Bear
in
me
close
no
and land
ill.
the blow.
Yeah, I don't even have to be at full power.
Launching Avatara missile.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Victory is ours.
You stood in my path. Bear me no ill.
They've seen us.
Open fire.
Show your
Deploying field.
Launching Avatara missile.
Come on.
You tripped over an instant.
Who's next? None dare stand against us. Bashra flail.
Now, my turn.
Nunchucks.
I take it all on this time in all paths, both in the martial and culinary domains.
My tactics need a little sharpening, but I'm killer in the kitchen.
This could be a thing where I actually have to break a certain component. Yeah, maybe.
All right, it's up.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
As soon as I'm charged.
Side left.
Fire carnival!
Beam barrage. Beam bombers.
That's it. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Slide. Thunder.
Starball blade. Starball rondo. Now, closing
Now,
clean up.
my
Show your people.
Victory is ours.
That's all. Onward.
Yep, guess I had to break the arms there. Can't use my skills for this.
On into the fray.
Now, charge. Melee.
I'll send him for a loop.
Carnival.
Now, clean up.
My turn.
This team never loses.
We got him. Let's move.
Alright, I have what I need. Back to the Rothian stronghold. Well, at least I figured it out. I still remembered the fact that there are some pieces of an enemy that I cannot attack while I'm in a skill, and I have to be on foot. Odd, is it outside? Huh. I didn't think that would be a case. My bad. I see the skull here. Ah, you return. You have the parts, I trust? Here you go. Excellent. With these, we can begin repairs on a skull that has been sitting abandoned for weeks. I will order the repair work started immediately. I kind of wish they could have allotted so that way you could pilot one of these Rothian skulls here. That would have been cool. Repairs on the skull are complete. Your efforts have brought a skull back from the grave. Sir, may I ask why you called me here? Those parts were gathered up for your sake. I would think some things would be in order. Yes, of course. You have done much for me, human. I offer you my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for everything. I think that proves the bond of trust you share. Now then, we were discussing a possible reassignment, were we not? About that, sir. I think you may have had the right of it. I may have been considering this move as a way to escape my own failings on the battlefield. I was afraid of working with my fellow soldiers to achieve our goals. Resorting to reassignment is tantamount to running away. Therefore, get to the darn point, Galuda. Yes, sir. What I mean is, actually belay that. I have no time for your excuses. You are as stern as ever, sir. Galuda, you are hereby issued the skull that was just repaired. Issued, sir? Even serving as a liaison is dangerous work. The mission clearly merits the use of a skull. What? But wait then. You built a bond with this person, and he works to assist you. That is an accomplishment, a product of your labor, and a show of your particular talents. Such was the whole purpose of my request to this blade in the first place, to gauge the extent to the people you call comrades actually value their relationship with you. The results speak for themselves, and I have decided that liaison is the ideal position for Rothian with your skill set. Sir, that is all, Guluda. Oh, and I expect great things. Remember to give proper thanks and respect to those you call friends. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I will work to be the very best. I will work to the very best of my abilities. I hope we can continue to be good friends for a long time to come, Ace. Sure thing. Alright, that's done. And it took shorter than it normally would have because I had some of the materials already. Gorge your skills real quick. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a couple other things and I'm gonna call this part good. You, Oxer.
We have no choice but to fight. Basra Flame! Victory is ours!
Booyah. I helped a little. course, there are several other squad tasks around. But first... just curious, are there any other basic missions that will show up that involve pets? There's like over 300 basic missions.
Hey.
So let's see. Anything with the paw print symbol. Not at the moment. Okay, let's head over to HB. And get his, affinity, well, heart-to-hearts done. It was this way, wasn't it? Yeah. Hello. You like the Dalmatian there? Huh? Ace? I can't believe I let you see me like this. You of all people, this is so humiliating. I was just performing my secret training regimen when this dog happened by. But this is the first time I ever stopped to pet a dog, I swear. Grin. What? This animal belongs to you? Well, it all makes sense now. That explains why it would appear just in time to interrupt my training regimen. They say that dogs resemble their owners. Now I see just how true that is. Nevertheless, I feel I must discuss a comment I made when we last spoke. Before, I said I do not see New LA as a place for rest and relaxation, but instead as a forge upon which to temper my skills. I have been mistaken. Or I may have been mistaken, is what he actually said. Okay. I realized that just now, as I was petting this dog, while I'm in New LA, pursuing my secret training regimen is, of course, incredibly important. But reminding myself of our struggles' ultimate point is also important, perhaps even more so. Otherwise, no matter how strong my sense of purpose, I could lose sight of what I'm fighting for. Our goal as Blades is not just to fight for this world, but to live in happiness upon it. Nod. Yes. I am truly grateful that I met this dog. And, to a lesser extent, you. Right. Talk like Commander Little at the end of Chicken Little. Yeah.
Hello.
I've done enough for now. I've done a lot, made a lot of progress.
Are you kidding?
It's all good, and the sooner I have these heart-to-hearts done and out of the way, the better. But hey, a lot of us ought to just go to the park over here and relax. Stuck on a tree. Stuck on a frickin' tree. I've been wanting to try something. So, yeah. Here we have a good place for a picnic. Like Lynn suggested. Now let's see. Let's go ahead and sit.
Man, does that feel good.
Yeah, it does, my friend. But I'm wondering. I'll control Elma for a minute. Nope, I can't have them all sit. Still. Oh, okay, I can't do those commands with any character but my own. Well, that's a letdown. Duh. Pushing the wrong buttons. But yeah, my character needs a rest for now. So... yeah, I'll just, sit too. Indian style. Good to take a rest. Of course, you can't really sit that way for too long. But in any case, well, I got more to do next time. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless. And until next time, this is Ace Streamline signing off.